Hey everybody, how are you guys doing today? Gian here from the Squeeze Moby crew. Alright guys, so just a quick mic check here. If you can hear me okay, give me a yes in the chat box. And we have Ryan says yes. Alright, so who else can hear me guys? Let me know. Come on, come on. Alright, Carmelo says yes. Carlos okay. Donald, yes. All right, cool. Kathy, loud and clear. That's awesome, guys. That is awesome. All right, so just in case in case you don't know yet, just a couple of days before Christmas, and it's all, it's gonna break loose in that couple of days. Everything, everybody's just going, in my place where we're from, everybody's just going out there and just buying everything, they see basically. So how about you guys? How's your experience? If you guys are celebrating Christmas or stuff like that, just let me know. Let us know if you guys are, enjoying the season. Cool, cool, cool. All right, guys. So that is awesome. That is good. And today, you guys know Chad, right? Let me know who is familiar, who knows Chad here. Give me a yes in the chat box. If not, I'm pretty sure you guys know him. Terry says yes. Yep, absolutely. So yeah, we're just gonna be here chatting around. We're gonna talk about this wonderful new product, this wonderful new software. All right, where you can just there's a whole lot of things you can do, offline, online, Amazon, affiliate marketing. It's just, it's a suite of things you can do with just this product. It's a pretty flexible one, and Chad is going to show us how you can do this, how you can leverage this with different niches. If you're doing offline, if you're doing online, if you're doing Amazon, if you're doing affiliate marketing, just about everything. And he's going to show us. I'm pretty sure you're very familiar with this social directories product, and we're going to show you a lot more, a whole lot more, on how you guys will be able to take full advantage of of this software, of this powerful tool. All right, so does that sound good, guys? So let me know. Give me a yes, give me a one, give me a hell yeah in the chat box if that sounds cool, and if you guys are pumped up and ready to start. All right, cool, guys. All right, any more? Give me a yes, guys. Come on, come on. I need some energy in here. It's probably in your place. It's late in the afternoon. For some of you, it's early in the afternoon. Some maybe, just early in the morning, late at night. So just, just want to infuse that energy, drink an espresso. I'm pretty sure Kathy Chad's just, sipping one right now before he is going to, start talking about, before he starts talking to all of us. All right, so for Martin, it's way past his bedtime. Cool, cool, cool. Hey, Chad, you there? You guys reading this? Oh, everybody's saying here.
Yeah, brother, I'm here. How you doing?
Cool, cool, cool. Yep, we're doing pretty cool here, pretty good. And all right, cool. All right, man. So yeah, you can start off and start showing these guys, how to really take advantage of the social directory system of yours.
Oh, look at that. Look at Donald. I'm a newbie. I've only been with your group for about 2 weeks, but I'm liking it. How sweet. That's awesome. We're lovers, not fighters. Yeah, I'll bet they want to see the screen display, though, Sean.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think you can get that screen now, man.
You want me to take it away from you?
Yep.
You're doing good. I was enjoying that, right? Like, very, very often do I not have to talk. It was kind of nice. And, yeah, I was sitting here drinking my coffee.
Cool.
Nice. You recording, bud?
Yep. Yeah, it was all
Okay.
recorded, man. So it's cool.
All right. And we also have Matt in here to help you with questions, right? Cool. All
Yep.
right. Look what Terry's saying. I was in this earlier webinar. I learned so much, but I got interrupted, so I want to come back so I don't miss anything. Sorry, Terry, because guess what? I never do the same thing twice. Part of the reason why is because I can't remember what I did the first time.
Yeah, it's usually how it goes, man, right? When you do webinars.
I was talking to Matt before the call. He goes, dude, I've listened to like 14 of your webinars this week, and there ain't one that sounds anything like the last one. That's awesome. Oh, look at that. We got Ryan Bessling on the call. That's awesome. I want to know, how do you populate the directories? Is it automated? There's a number of ways you could do it. Number one, you can do it manual style, and number two, you can just import in a CSV. So let me ask this, guys. Let me get a feeling for where you guys are at. How many people have already purchased the social directory? I want to make sure that I make this as most value for you as possible, okay? And I have to tell you, after we did the webinar with Squeeze Moby the first time, and I love these guys. I just love hanging out with them. It's no stress. We just have a good time, so feel free to jump in, John. Here's the thing. I did it the first time. We did it on launch day, and I lost my freaking voice for like 3 days. Like, I've been in perfect health for like 2 years, and then in launch week, right before Christmas, I lose my voice when I have like 28 webinars scheduled. It's like the craziest thing that's ever happened to me. So I just got my voice back just in time for Todd Gross's webinar last night. We did a real funny webinar together. And so it's still a little weak, so you'll hear it go in and out. So just stick with me and understand I apologize. Okay? So it looks like most people, John, would you say that most people have definitely bought this?
Yep. So we're getting a lot of yeses here, tons of yeses, saying they're in, they have it already, or purchased already. So yes, yes, yes. So yeah, I think it's safe to say that the majority of the people here, right, guys? Do you guys agree? So no, let's just say this: if you're not in yet, if you haven't, if you haven't bought this yet, just give us a no in the chat box, something like that, because I'm pretty sure the yeses. There's a lot more yeses than no, so let's just get that. Let's see if there's some guys here who hasn't gotten it yet. So Gilbert, yep. I'm just seeing like a couple. All right. Yep.
Okay, why don't we do this? Like, I'm going to make sure everybody gets satisfied on this call. And the good news is for you guys, this is my last webinar of the day. I've already done 6 webinars today. This is the last one, so I'm like out of breath. I'm just going to kick it with you here, make sure you're happy. I'm not going to be in a rush. So why don't we just go ahead and drop the link in right now, John. Just drop in the front link, and that way if you guys see something you like, you don't have to wait for me. I don't have to build up the suspense. I don't have to go through the whole launch process. The link's there when you're ready to buy. And we'll just try to go through. We'll try to answer all your guys' questions. I'll show you some really cool stuff. I'll show you some of the stuff that some of the members and students are doing. And then we'll talk about some of the offers as well so that you guys understand exactly what you're getting. Does that sound like a plan? Just say yes or no. Cool. Where do I know you from, Ryan? I know you from somewhere. We connected on Facebook or something. I know you from somewhere. Okay. That's probably it. Facebook is the answer to everything. Okay. Well, let's answer this question real quick, John, because, dude, I've been having to answer this question all freaking day. What is the difference between social directory and social Moby Hotsites? I'll let you explain it.
All right, guys. Yes. So basically, with social Moby Hotsites, so what we gave you was, it's like a full website directory. So it's if you can see, if you have it, it's built on WordPress, but it's we found a way to host it for you and everything. So it's similar to, how you do it with WordPress, how you edit it. So it's basically what that does is we're giving you a directory site. So you create your own directory site. So you have all those listings, uh, and you have the site for it. So, and then, you can map your own domain, send everything, which we saw that everybody has, a majority of users has done that, right? That they use their own domain. So you got your own domain for that little website of yours, and you sell listing. You basically need to sell the listing spots, right? And the difference right now with the social directory is really, Facebook centric. So it's on Facebook, it's concentrated on Facebook, and you put up those listings on Facebook, and what happens is, since it's on Facebook, what you guys do on Facebook, right? You comment, you share, and everything. And that's basically the difference between the social directory and the hot site system. Social directory, there's that, that review type of function, all right, that review feature, where what happens is, you can basically get that listing, whatever that listing is. Like I said earlier, you can do offline, like a local business listing. You can do Amazon. All right, so that's like selling products, and then affiliate marketing as well. All right, so you have that, and then you get that. You build a community around that. So it's very, very, it's really different, because social directory, it really has that social aspect. That's why it's a social directory. So it's a directory with a lot of the social aspects, while Social Mobi Hot Sites is giving you that is giving you that backbone for your listings and your directory business. So yeah, that's the difference, guys.
In a roundabout way. So, okay, Social Mobi Hot Sites is a WordPress plugin. It is focused on local marketing. It is a strategy that I absolutely love, that I am employing myself. I have outsourcers on it. However, your traffic source is strictly SEO. Okay, it's a WordPress plugin. It has to be SEO. What we're doing, first of all, it's not only local marketing, but we've also have affiliate marketing, and we have e-commerce. In addition to that, I'm going to show you some other things, and some of our students are coming out and saying, hey, it's perfect for CPA, it's perfect for mobile, it's perfect for this, perfect for that, stuff that I never even thought of. So, okay, no problem, but you can drive traffic to it using Facebook ads. Okay, I'll show you, I'll teach you that here shortly, but first, let me just go ahead and answer something that has just come up. If I am logged into my fan page, I come down here to settings. I'm going to come over here to apps, and you see that I have one right here that says directory 3, and I can edit the settings, and I can call this products, and I can say save. I can say okay. I come back to my page, and I should have, did I not save it? This here, oh, I got 2 of them. Okay, we do the same thing. I just need to find this one here, and then see how I renamed it right here? That's how we do that. Okay, I have a lot on my page. I just renamed the wrong one, but I think you see how we do that. Okay? All right, so I kind of get a direction where we need to go with this. I just wanted to get some of the most common questions out of the way. So, yeah, let me just cover a lot of the features, show you some stuff that you haven't seen before. We'll show your stuff too. And let me check on one other thing just real quick. How many people, just curious, have the Pro version? Just say yes or no. Wow. Okay.
Wow, that's a lot, man.
Yeah. Okay, then I don't need to really focus on that either. Let me see if this is the right one real quick. So I know where our focus needs to be. All right, this isn't the right one, but it's okay. All right, so for those of you who don't know, what we're looking at right here is we're looking at a fan page, okay? Now I'm going to ask this question, and it's okay if you tell me no. How many people think that this is like the most beautiful fan page you've ever seen? Just say yes or no, because I'm pretty proud of this. Cool. Keep it coming, guys. Keep it coming. I need you to keep me awake and keep me energetic because I am burned out. Okay. Yes, 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 yes. On the last call, I was actually getting no's. I got 2 no's. And I think that's okay, but I'll bet I know the reason why. I said, it's going to be too busy for you. It said, exactly. I said, okay, I respect that. I'm a designer. I get it. That's totally cool. I said, but what you have to understand is we have this related content over here. Okay, now I am being official. I'm using official Facebook terms, right? Content, okay? So we have these content spots over here, and they're busy, right? They're very, very, very busy. So if these were flat, like this is what we call a flat design, okay? And this was flat, maybe our header was flat, would you be happier? They said, absolutely. I said, okay, well, that's your choice. That's your style. Okay? In my opinion, what we need to ask ourselves is, who is our target market? Well, my target market is Casper, Wyoming. I'm in a town of 75,000 people, predominantly oil field, not real technical. Okay? Here's the thing. What are they used to? Well, they're used to Taco Bell. They're used to McDonald's. They're used to the mall. They're used to seeing stuff like this, but it doesn't look that good. They're not used to flat designs. Now, if my target audience was you guys, I already know how to convert you. I'm going to convert you with a flat design because that's what converts with you. That's what you guys appreciate. That's what you expect to see today because that's what we've trained and conditioned you to look for, flat designs. So understand who is our target market and don't get caught up on the fact if it's busy or not. Okay? But I appreciate all the compliments. You guys rock. Now, here's the thing. I just showed you how to rename that tab. Okay? We did it on the other page. And we have 2 drop-down menus. Okay, now, a lot of you don't know this, but I'm very much involved with offline marketing as well. Matter of fact, so much to the point that I used to own a series of restaurants called Philly Steak and Company, and we were famous for making the best damn Philly cheesesteak in the lower 48s, and I don't care what anybody says. We brought our rolls all the way from Philly. We would grill the meat. We would grill the chicken. We used white American cheese. We would put the roll over the top, flip it underneath with a spatula, catch it in our hand. I mean, it was very, very authentic. It was awesome, okay? So I had a series of these. I had them in the malls. I had them in shopping centers. I had them all over the place. Now, once I did that and I had my appetite all satisfied because the oil field wasn't booming yet, so there was very little bit here, I said, hey, I'm a diehard coffee drinker. I'm going to go open my own coffee shop. But not only that, I want a coffee house. So we went and created a coffee house called Moody Brews The Espresso Affair. And we introduced to this small community fresh gelato. We made gelato. Then I sent my fiance at the time over to, I think it was New York City, and got her certified as a barista. So then we were doing the latte art where, you leave little hearts in the cups and everything else. And then we had live music on Friday nights and karaoke on Tuesday nights. Big, beautiful coffee house. It was called Moody Brews The Espresso Affair. Also had a gift store in the mall called Gifts in Harmony. Okay, so in addition to the 14 years of online marketing experience I've had, I've also had a lot of offline experience as well. And speaking with online, my first real product online was back in 1998. It was called Destiny Internet Marketing Solutions. And guys, when I got started, there was no autoresponder. We used a free one called SmartBot Pro. I first made my first dollar off ClickBank. ClickBank was brand new back then. I can still remember the page. It was just a plain page with a couple links, and I promoted a program called the Cookie Cutter, right? And I bid like $300 first time out. I mean, it was pretty interesting. So I've done this a long time. Matter of fact, the way we promoted the Cookie Cutter, you guys are going to really appreciate this. is we would get on something called AOL Instant Messenger. Remember that one? You've got mail. Yeah, we would get on AOL Instant Messenger and basically spam everybody with the cookie cutter links. This is how we did it. There was no search engines. There was no Facebook. There wasn't even Google, right? Matter of fact, I can remember talking to a developer on AOL Instant Messenger, and he was creating some crazy thing called a search engine. I might have been dealing with the founders of Google back then, and I would have had no idea, right? All this was done on AOL Instant Messenger. So that's how far back I go, but I've also got experience in offline as well. Done a lot, had a lot of failures, a lot of successes, and I'm willing to just share. I'm just an open book. I share personal life things. I share business. I don't hold anything back because it's just not my nature, okay? So when I say that I think this will work just fine for the Casper community, I believe it will, and I think they're very happy with it. However, don't get caught up on the fact that I have a restaurant listed here. It's just because that's something I'm comfortable with because I'm a previous restaurant owner. However, we could have doctor, we could have realtor, we could have attorney, we could have plumbers, we could have interior decorators. It doesn't matter. Coffee shops. This could be anything. But now let me open your eyes to something else. What if this said Casper Business Directory up here, and then in this drop down here you had doctors, attorneys, restaurants, coffee shops, tanning salons, massage parlors, and then over here you had different names of the businesses. Now that's pretty cool. This is what we're going to be doing on my dollar trial tomorrow. Remind me to tell you guys about that, okay? We're going to be setting all this up tomorrow, all right? So if you're not already familiar with this, we have these drop-down menus here. We have a beautiful image of the establishment here. This can be a video as well. Then we have a Google Map integration. We have their fan page if they have one, and we have this quick-to-call icon. So if they view this on a phone, they click this button here, it'll instantly start calling. And yes, there is a way to view this directory on the phone. We'll share it with you here in a minute. Then we have their address. Now, many of you are familiar with this Facebook arbitrage method we have going on. Here's how this works. Johnny J's might or might not have his own fan page. I don't really know personally. I just like their food, okay? But most businesses, most restaurants, it doesn't really matter. They don't have a fan page. They would pay you for a fan page, especially if you can make a beautiful fan page. So rather than having the viewer click this button here just to be taken to a page that says the fan page doesn't exist, I had this great idea. Let's send them over to my local marketing site or your local marketing site. And let's have it say, hey, Johnny J, even though you don't have a fan page yet, we're ready to create it right now. All you got to do is call this number down below or click this link. Or it could simply say, hey, if you're anybody that needs a fan page or any type of local marketing services, or if you need more leads or more business, then give us a call or click this link. Yes or no? Does everybody understand the angle there? Cool. Cool, cool, cool. So then we have it where you can come down here and you can leave reviews. Now, something I realized today was I had some jackasses on the call today, and while I was on my webinar, they were over here leaving the most negative reviews I had ever seen in my life. So when I pulled it up on the webinar, most people would have seen that review and gone just like this and hit it before anybody could see it. Well, not me. I took it head on, and then I let the rest of the audience deal with that person one-on-one. It was pretty interesting. So what I realized today was we didn't have a way to delete negative reviews. Now, negative reviews are not necessarily a bad thing. If you've had a bad experience at this restaurant, then that's the idea. You want to have 2 stars and, you want to be real. But hate and vulgar and profanity, that's not tolerated, right? So we realize that today. So in the next update, you're going to be able to delete these comments as well if you choose to do so. Okay, it's coming. All right. So in addition to that, we also have related content spots over here on this side. And then this, how many people knew that I did local marketing and that I actually have my own local marketing company? Just say yes or no if you knew that. I do. Oh, everybody knows that. Okay, well, I do. And the reason why I do is because people won't leave me alone, guys. Now, I'm going to tell you something, and I think that I know a lot of you have seen me like speak up on the stages. You've seen me on webinars. You've seen me on all the videos and everything else. Would it surprise you if I told you that I'm actually like the shyest guy in the world? Just say yes or no if that would surprise you. Keep it coming. Yep, I got all yeses. I got all yeses. Yeah, it's true, guys. I'm the shyest guy in the world. Before I get on this webinar, I have a fear, right? I have a fear. What if the power goes out? Todd Gross and I did a webinar last night. We booted each other off 4 freaking times. Right? So my fear was proper there. But, I mean, yeah, I have a fear. I have a fear if I have to get up on stage and speak in front of somebody. I have a fear if I have to do a simple green screen video. I've done over 400 videos online. I still have a fear. It's natural for me, right? So even if I go and talk to somebody one-on-one, I still have that fear. I still have to tell myself, it's okay. Just keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Face your fears. I've never been able to get over my fears. Okay? That surprises a lot of you, but I'm just being honest and truthful with you. Okay? So everything I do, I have to say this. This is what I learned years ago, guys. I was the operations manager for a company. It was an oil field company. I had 60 employees underneath me, and I handled everything. I handled the general operations. I handled the resources. I handled all the finances. I handled the expansion. I handled the manufacturing. I handled everything. And the company got in a bad position, and we were put in a $7.5 million lawsuit that lasted for 2 years. Now, we won, but it was still a very stressful situation for a very long time. And at that time, I also had a CPA that was embezzling something like $1.5 million for me. That put me into a serious IRS situation because there was a falsification of reports and all kinds of stuff that I was left holding the bag. My CPA takes off to Mexico. Okay, so I was stressed. And I remember expressing this stress to my dad at a coffee shop once, and he said something that has stuck with me to this day because that was over like 12 years ago. And he said, son, let me tell you something. He goes, they can make your life living hell for you, but they can't shoot you. At the end of the day, they can't shoot you, and tomorrow's a new day, and you have to keep moving forward. And that's what I'm going to tell you, okay? My goal on this webinar, I'll be upfront and honest with you, my goal is to pitch you. I want you guys to purchase this opportunity, and I want you to go out there, and I want you to set up these directories, and I want you to see real success, and I want you to bring in real clients. I want you to make real money. For many of you, that'll be the first time. My goal is to pitch you, okay? Having said that, if you get any takeaways from this webinar at all, understand I am telling you to go out there as scared as you are. Even if you know you're going to fall down, go out there and face your fears. Always face your fears, okay? So back to this here. With this company here, guys, the reason why I brought that up is because today, even after church, I go sit down at a restaurant, I always face my fears. I always talk to somebody, and I always put myself in a position where, for some reason, there's always work coming my way. And it's usually something like, hey, Bob, it's nice to meet you. What do you do? Oh, well, I own a window repair company. I own an auto repair shop. I'm an attorney. My dad owns a tire shop. Okay, well, how's business? Well, this time it's a little slow. Guys, it happens naturally, and I'm facing my fears when this stuff happens, right? Because I'm not a social person, right? And every single time I simply ask them, well, what do you do to get more business? And sure enough, it never fails, even in a little town of 75,000 people. Well, we have ads in the yellow pages. We have billboards. We do the movie previews. We do this. We do that. We do this. We do that. And all these things aren't working. And before I know it, I have more work than I know what to do with. And when that happens, I separate my offline from my online, 2 different companies, 2 different EIN numbers. That's where Wyoming Media Solution comes in. Now, what's cool about this is somebody sees this here, and it says, if you'd like to advertise on this page or need to increase your business, then click here. Okay? So if you click here, check this out. Now, I can't claim credit for this. My partner Carther came up with this. This was freaking genius. I didn't have this in the original plans. So your viewer comes over here, they leaves their name, email, and their phone number if they're interested in their online marketing services. Okay? Well, we're going to track all that information for you inside the social directory. Now, this was it. This is all I wanted to set up. This was an idea from hanging out with a friend at a bar. I know you guys have heard the story, so I'm not going to bore you with it. However, I was happy. That's all I wanted. I wanted to help my group get more leads for their local marketing business. All right? How many people get the local marketing angle? Just say yes or no. Okay. Cool. All right. So once we knew that, once we had the local marketing angle, the key was these two menus right here. Like, there was just a moment that happened once I saw when you switched to different listings that it actually changed inside the fan page. There was just that moment where I was like, holy crap, you know what we can do? And then it came down to this. I said, this is what I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to showcase my products inside my fan page. I've been in this business for 14 years. Guys, I've got tons of products. Now, right now, we're in launch mode. It's just set up for demo. But as soon as I'm done, as soon as I get a little bit of downtime, I got an outsourcer. She's going to add every single product under every single category to my fan page. And I want to get reviews. I want to get these kind of reviews that I can go and just snap anytime I want. I can use in my videos. I can use on my sales pages, okay? I can know exactly what people think of my products, all right? If they're negative, that's okay. I'm not one to take offense, right? I've been in this business a long time. If it's hateful and vulgar, well, then I got a problem with that. That's why we want to be able to delete those, all right? So the only difference was we still have a category over here, and we have a name in this menu, but notice this. Hi there. So you're in the members area, and we're playing a video right here inside the fan page. Now, obviously, down here, I don't need to have my address there like you do for a business. I don't need to have the Google Maps integration. I certainly don't want my phone number there, okay? I don't need to have any of that stuff. But if somebody's interested in my video here, well, then I want to be able to sell them the product. So we have this strong call to action here, all right? We'll talk more about the list building feature over here. But you see that I have my related content ads over here on the side as well. That's how the affiliate marketing model works. Do you guys get that? Yes or no? Ernest, I'm going to repeat your comment here, okay? I just got into a beacon mobile broadcasting platform. It would be great to build local niches around the geo-proximity concept via Facebook. Absolutely. Absolutely. You're in a very good platform, too. Okay, so once I was able to do this in my page, well, word gets out. And I'm telling you right now, I think some of the biggest marketers in the world are going to have this app working for them inside their fan page. Okay? I'm working with them to make that happen. For instance, this is one of my very good friends right here. We know this guy, right? And if we come over here to this drop-down menu, his products are a little bit different from mine. They're all focused on video, right? Video type, green screen, video graphics, video marketing, video effects. Then he has the name of the products over here, right? Then we can just go ahead and play these, right? And if we come down here to this one, we don't even have all this done for him yet. Let me see if I can find, oh, you know what? He's playing. That's funny. They are actually playing inside. That's pretty cool. I'm proud of him. But he's cheating because he's getting ahead. I don't want you guys to see this yet. Darn it, Todd. We'll come back over here. Oh, man, I didn't want you to see the premium template yet, right? You just let the cat out of the bag. Anyways, you see this is how it works for Todd, too. And you can see that I left him 5 reviews. I left a positive comment here. He has a different call to action. We're going to actually put in this kind of call to action here because I think it's a lot better. Okay? That's how that works with the affiliate marketing model. Do you guys get it? Yes or no? And notice he went and renamed his tab. Okay, young blood. So you know what? I'm not scared of comments like that. I will take them head on. I don't appreciate them, but I'll take them head on. Have you guys given up on social hot sites and just doing this now? Do you have plans to ever fix hot sites? Many of us who bought hot sites are rather upset right now. I don't know what you're upset with because I have over 100 hot sites going up. I'm using that strategy as well as this strategy. I'm actually making money from those hot sites, and I work with this team here, Squeeze Moby, each and every single week on new developments and new features. We meet once a week to keep building that platform. And I'll tell you this too, okay, because you're talking to a marketer of 14 years, okay? Software is like this that I'm showing you right here. And when we showed you social hot sites, when we show you these things, guys, back in the day, I was paying anywhere from $2,000 to $4,997 for these softwares. And what did we pay for this one? $17. I mean, it's unreal, right? It's unreal. But you have to understand something, okay? With any software, we are constantly fighting things because Facebook is constantly making changes. WordPress is constantly making changes. So there's always going to be bugs. There's always going to be fixes. But I'm here to tell you that you have a great team that is here supporting you, and if they did not support you, you would not see me on the call with them, okay? But I know for a fact that we have some amazing stuff coming up with Hot Sites, and that is an amazing platform, and I fully endorse it myself. Yeah, and he's saying, I did not intend for you to answer this publicly. Then if you did not intend for me to answer that, don't mention it. Okay, because most people on this call really appreciate hot sites, and they see how this right here can definitely complement hot sites, but it's two different things altogether. Okay, understand that, guys. I put things out on the table and I deal with them directly. So if there's something that you post in that chat, understand that John and I will take it head on because we appreciate your guys' comments. But we also want you to know that we're very, very confident in the tools that we create, okay? And there's nothing for us to be ashamed of. Cool. All right, so once we learned that we had this affiliate marketing model in place, guys, then we went back to our local marketing group and we said, what do you think? What do you think about what we did with local marketing, with affiliate marketing, with everything else? And they said, well, it would be nice if we could sell physical products. Now, guys, I don't sell physical products. I don't sell Amazon, and I don't sell CPA, and I'm not going to lie to you and say I do thousands of dollars a day in CPA like every other marketer, because I don't. I lost my butt on CPA. I couldn't figure it out, okay? Simple strategy, I just couldn't do it. But people are using this system right here to set up for CPA offers. They say it's perfect. I take their word for it. There's some other strategies I'm going to show you. And so, yeah, it's pretty awesome. So when they said they want to sell physical products, I said, you're referring to Amazon. So, yeah, well, what all is that required? So we went and set up the coffee house supplies. And as you can see, we have this drop-down menu here with the different coffee makers, okay? And then we have the products over here, okay? So you simply choose your product. It'll change out. Well, what do we need? We don't need an address. We don't need a phone number. We don't need none of that. We just need a description. How much is it going to cost? And a real nice e-commerce button, right? So we have that. You can leave comments over here. You have your related contents over here. We have list building here. We'll talk about that here in a minute. So that's e-commerce. Very, very simple model. Now what's cool about this is every single one of these fan pages, these directories, you can create a like campaign, and you can tell that like campaign to land you directly on your directory. Okay? It's called a landing view. So you can tell Facebook, take my viewer straight to this page here. And when you're targeting towns like Casper, Wyoming, or something like that, understand that you can get those like campaigns down to just a few cents per click, right? It's awesome. I've done it all the time, right? I do it for the church. I've done it for local organizations. It happens because you're not going after those big high-dollar keywords. They're not global keywords like internet marketing, make money online, affiliate marketing, right? And plus, if you look at Casper, Wyoming, there's very few people that are actually advertising Casper, Wyoming. And if there is, they're usually marketers or marketing companies. Okay, so not a lot happening here, so you can get some really good clicks. All right, so those are the 3 strategies. Okay, e-commerce, affiliate marketing, and local marketing. Are we good up to this point? Cool. Awesome. Now, watch this, guys. Check this out. I already showed you Todd's page. You guys recognize these guys? Squeeze Moby. And John, I got to tell you something, man. You are just ticking me off. Every single time I go to show your page on a webinar, you're doing something different with it. Every single time I go to this menu, I expect to see something like I saw in the last 2 hours, and you got it doing something different. So are all your templates premium now? One was not available. I found that this morning, but it was available the first time. Let me try this other one. This one was here. Yeah. Okay, these are all premium templates. We're not going to get to that yet. But look at this, guys. This is one of my students. She's part of Local Marketing Immersion. Now, she doesn't know this. I really appreciate the effort she's putting into this. So I'm going to help her with her Facebook header. I'm going to help her with this. I'm going to show her how to drive traffic to this because I think what she's done here, I think she's going to put herself in a position where she's going to do 10K a month once she has confidence and she just grabs the bull by the horns, okay? Because it's awesome what she's put together. So we have this Facebook page here for Second Chance Car Loans, okay? What she's doing is she worked out a deal for them where she's going to do all their advertising on Facebook, whatever. She's gone and added all of these different car types to this menu here. Now, this is not done yet. She doesn't even know I'm showing this. So, like, if I choose Acura, then I have my model right here, okay? And let's see if I can find some that are already in there. She's still working on this. Let me try another one. I think BMW was another one. Yeah, so see, she's going to have it to where every single vehicle is being featured inside this directory by type. And then what she can do, now you can't create a like campaign and land it directly on this specific vehicle. You can land on the home page of your directory. But what you can do is you can take this URL here and you can take an ad on Facebook and you can drive them straight to here. Does that make sense? This URL will land you here. So I'm going to show her how to do all that. I think she's going to be very successful with it. But what I don't want her to do is I don't want her to be like charging $197 a month or whatever to manage their whole lot. I'm going to try to put her in a position when a car sells that she takes a percentage for that transaction. That's where I want to see her get to, okay? So, but she came up with this idea on her own. I had not even thought of car lots, but a lot of you, how many light bulbs just went on? Just say yes or no. Yeah, John, they're looking for the link.
Yep. Hey guys. Yeah.
They want your Hotsites link too.
Yep.
I don't know what you do there, but yeah. So check this out, guys. This now look. Her name is Judy. Now, I don't know Judy very well. She's part of my local marketing immersion group, and she actually did a video on our sales page. But she's not a marketer. She had to get help. One of my main guys, his name's Bob. A lot of you know Bob. She had to get help from Bob importing in her her different car types and models. I mean, she's learning this, okay? And she put together this herself. And Bob sent me a message, and he said, it was on Skype. He said, Chad, did you see what Judy's doing? And I'm like, what'd she do? He goes, you just got to check out this link. And he showed me this link, and I was pretty proud. I said, she is definitely putting some initiative into this. So think in terms like that. Think about the car lots you have or some of the different things that you can showcase, right? I mean, picture this. Maybe, I'm telling you right now, we're going to do something big for real estate with this. Okay, I got big plans for real estate. But maybe even like, I don't know how this would work. It's all based on the image. But what if you had a restaurant? Like I had Philly Steak and Company, and I had some, this is going to surprise you guys, but I had some crazy, crazy items on my menu. Like I had a 5-pound or a 5-patty, I think it was 5, it was either 5 or 10, charbroiled burger called Fat Bastard. And this thing was the biggest thing you'd ever seen, right? So imagine with my Philly Steak and Company, a lot of you are laughing, but this is true. Imagine if I had a picture of that big fat bastard right here on the page, right? And it's like a menu item. And then I had like, let's see, what were the name of some of my Phillies? We had the shish kebab, which this was a Philly with chicken, and we had cherries, peppers. Let's see, what else we had? We had the Whizzer. We had all kinds of crazy names, and they're just escaping me. But the Louisiana Special. You ever had a Philly cheesesteak with crumbled crumbled blue cheese and hot sauce with chicken? Yeah, well, we had it. It was called the Louisiana Special, right? Well, think about that. If this fan page was for a restaurant, do you think there's value to that restaurant? I think that's pretty cool, right? So really think outside the box. Now, here's what's cool, guys, all right? Here's what's cool. You can create on the front end up to, let's see, I think you can create as many directories as you want. You can put it on up to 20 different fan pages. So you can have this car loan here one, okay? You can have this car loan, and then you can have another one for your Philly cheesesteak restaurant. You can have another one for your realtor friend. You can have another one for your affiliate marketing, and it's all controlled from the same panel. And what's cool is once you install it on Facebook, like this here is installed on Facebook, you don't have to install it again. You can keep making changes in the panel, which I'll show you here in a minute, and you just save it, and it updates to your fan page. Pretty cool, right? Let's see, anything on Safari and tour operators. So I don't mean to sound stupid. I don't exactly know what you're talking about. Can you make any directory the first page that visitors sees when they get to your Facebook account? Not really. What you can do is, like, if you wanted them to see this page when they first came in, you could get a domain name and you could redirect it to this page. But if they go through Facebook, they're pretty much going to land on your timeline. I don't think there's any way around that. But with the ads, like I said, you can make it to where they land on your directory. If that makes sense. Cool. And Tarsi, I still don't understand what that means. Any restrictions? No, there's no restrictions that I know of. Okay, that's a good question. It's a hard question. What's the minimum you would charge for your services? It depends. So if I'm dealing with a realtor who just got her license and she's 22 years old and she just got out of school, she doesn't have a big budget. She doesn't have a lot of money, right? But I still want to help her. I'm a good natural going guy, right? And I still want to make money in the process. However, if I'm dealing with an attorney of 20 years who, you know, is doing $5,000 plus per client, I'm going to try to get more money from him. Now, having said that, are we just creating a directory, or are we doing like Judy's doing here and building a whole entire inclusive fan page with a built-in directory, something that this car lot has no idea how to do, right? Okay, I want to know about the manual, though. What do you mean by the manual? Hope they are in greater depth than the manual is. What does that mean? And I'll tell you something else, too, that I didn't realize till we were, like, yesterday, is we're going to have it to where you can have, we're going to have it to where you have a nice home page for the actual directory. Okay, that didn't occur to me. So yeah, we're going to set that up too. What I'm trying to say, the takeaway here is whatever ideas you guys have, let us know through support, okay? And if they make sense, If it's something that's going to benefit the tool, we'll get them built. That's the nice thing with being able to like deal with us one-on-one. We can get stuff built, right? How is this business fan page different than this directory? Well, every single directory is inside of a fan page. And there was a few questions that came up that I missed that said, can I use that link, Youngblood? Is that okay? There was a few questions that came up as far as Hotsites versus this software right here, Social Directory. And I know the reason why is because you're the Squeeze Moby customers. And what you were asking is, are the two married together? And no, they're not married together. It's completely different technology, but here's something to think about, okay? Even though Hotsites is based on WordPress and SEO, and this here has a few different strategies, but it's based solely on Facebook, which in my opinion, you're going to have two different clients anyways. Here's what you can do. With both of them, you have, correct me if I'm wrong, John, because it's been a while, but we have export-import features, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, guys. So if you have Hotsites set up where maybe you have all the dentists or the doctors or whatever you're doing, and you can export those listings, meaning you've already had an outsourcer go and do all the homework. They've looked up the businesses, they've looked up the addresses, the cities, and everything else. Why can't we just go and export those listings and take that spreadsheet and add the last few columns that you need for Social Directory and import it right into your fan page? Isn't that kind of what you guys are looking for? Yeah, you just got to reformat the CSV, right? Just name the headers a little bit different. That's no big deal. Cool. Yeah, I'm trying to get that to open up here. Let me see what you got. Let's see if I can get this to go. Hold on a minute. We got a link coming in. Hopefully this isn't an adult site or something, right? Okay, so he threw me off here. So this is, I don't mean to throw you off, guys. This is the Squeeze Moby Hotsites, right? It's beautiful. This strategy here, man, you did a good job with this. This looks good. And this is what we're setting up too. This strategy here, and be ready, John, because a lot of people are going to be ready to buy this, is a lot different than what we're doing with the Social Directory. And I'm sure you guys can tell. Okay, totally different. I'm going to work both strategies, and I suggest you guys do the same exact thing. But no, they're really not overlapping. But yeah, Squeeze Moby did a great job with this. And yeah, with that, it's really focused on mobile. Obviously, I'm not going to lie to you, since we're dealing with Facebook, we can't be focused on mobile because Facebook hasn't given us a mobile-friendly tab, and it doesn't look like they have any intention of doing that anytime soon. So we've done the best we can, and we can give you the directory outside of Facebook so that you can see that on mobile. Okay? Does that help? Please answer this. Can we do something like Judy did but sell real estate for seller listing? All right. So see, I don't want to answer that question because you are thinking exactly like I've been thinking for months. Because tell me this, Karen, are you a realtor or do you deal with realtors? Let me see what she said. I'm waiting for her response.
Yeah, she's
Here's the thing,
dealing with realtors.
She does?
Yep, she does.
Well, okay, here's the thing. I don't have it built today, but here's what I know, okay? If I come over here to my personal Facebook page, and are you guys appreciating this call? I wanted to do something different with you because I really like the Squeeze Moby crew, and I didn't want to just pitch you guys, and I wanted to be different and kind of let you in on things. Is that cool? Okay, awesome. So if I come over to my homepage, by the way, this is one of my realtor friends right here. He is one of the biggest realtors in Las Vegas, and he's going to help me with this project. But if I come over to my homepage, one of my best friends is named Ryan Bromley. This is him right here. Okay, he used to work with my wife. He does this all day long. Okay, so he has, I don't know how many friends he has. I don't even know where to find that anymore. 829 friends. He's always doing this all day long. By the way, you can get some amazing deals in Casper, Wyoming right now, just to let you know. This is what he does. He posts stuff like this on his homepage all day long. Okay? So he can't drive an ad here. The only people that are going to see it, if they do see it, are his friends, and that's it. And that's how it's always going to be, right? So he gave me the idea while we were in the middle of development for Social Directory. And matter of fact, guys, let me show you this too. Just to kind of back up my story, if I come over here to my post, I'll show you right here. You're going to appreciate this. Where's it at? That was me. When I was sick, I'm saying I'm drinking so much honey, I'm starting to turn into this guy. You had to watch the movie, though. That was Spiderwick Chronicles. Let me find it. Where is it at? Instabuilder. There's my daughter. Isn't she beautiful? Watch out for her, guys, because she's gonna be a marketer here pretty soon. She does her own green screens. She has her own YouTube channel. She's pretty awesome. But let me find it. Those are my girls. They keep me here in Wyoming. They fixed me breakfast the other day. Left me signs everywhere saying "We love you, Daddy" and everything else. But let me find what I'm looking for. Did I skip it? I made a post the other day. I think I skipped it. Let me see. I made a post. I was calling out to all realtors, and I asked them to get a hold of me. I said, I have an amazing concept. I want to run this by you, and I want to see what you think of this whole idea. And I got on the call with about 30 realtors, and I ran this concept with them with the Social Directory tool. I'm not seeing that. I really wanted to show that to you so you know I'm not feeding crap your way, but I don't know how Facebook works. I don't know where any of my posts are. So this is the dream scenario, right? Imagine you have types of listing. Now remember, I was pretty involved with real estate. So we have foreclosure homes, luxury homes, construction homes. You know, you have all those different types of homes, okay? And then over here you have the actual addresses, all right? Now, obviously we would want to have some kind of content management system so that it's easy for them to, we would do it a little bit different, okay? This would just be for real estate where when you logged into the dashboard, you saw all your current listings, and so you could just go turn them on, off. You can very easily add a new listing, and so you have them in the drop-down menu here, okay? But since each one would have a unique link like you see here, how cool would it be if that realtor could log into their dashboard and they would see this listing right here with this URL, and they could come over here and they could click a button and it would go boom. It would make a Facebook ad for them. It would tell them the exact link. It would zip it all up where all they had to do was go into their ads manager, go boop, and now they had ads that were pointed directly to that specific listing, and they could go out there and they could market their houses on Facebook. How cool would that be? I'm asking you, Karen. Yeah, you guys see the potential, right? I'm going to ask this question too. How many people have realtors in their town? Yeah, how many people have realtors in their town? Just say yes if you have realtors in your town. Yep, these are all things that we're working on, okay? All things we're working on. Can you go out there and set this up like Judy did right now for realtors? I believe you can. I believe you can. And I believe they all need a fan page, and I think you could help them with the fan page. You could help them with the graphics. Just become familiar with Fiverr. And, yeah, why couldn't you do it right now? I don't see why you couldn't. And why couldn't you use those spots over on the side to get them more leads for their business? I don't see any reason why you couldn't. The only difference is I'm going to try to find a way to automate the Facebook ad process, and you would need to do it manually. But that's good because that's a chance for you to make a lot of money, right? So if you have had some aha moments during this call, and I'm telling you right now, guys, I am completely just brainstorming here, then I want you to say aha. Okay? Just say aha in the chat. Let me know where we're at here. Yeah, and the more and more I do these webinars, the more and more ideas just keep popping up. Like, this tool is just amazing that we've created, right? It's just amazing. You see all those comments, John? Look at that.
Yes. Yep. We're getting a ton of ahas here, man. So, it just
cool.
Yeah, but you can see, guys, right? It's when you really look at the tool. I mean, the initial sort of strategy we tell you is, well, yeah, it's already comprehensive, but then there's a lot of secrets there. There's a lot of potential with the tool. Just if you really think about it and you start playing around with it, there's a whole lot of things that you're going to discover, and a whole lot of those aha moments, really.
Yeah, and the other thing I want to do, I'm going to tell you how I'm thinking deep down inside. Like, I like everything we've created. I like this a lot, but what I want to see happen, I can't promise this. I'm already tearing things apart, talking to the developers, seeing what we can do. I want to see a thread happen. So when somebody says, hey, I was in Johnny J's the other night and I had the best damn malt I've ever had in my life, I want to see people be able to add to that thread. Okay? So, guys, I built this for my own use. I'm very, very proud of this tool, and I'm going to keep pushing forward with it, even after this launch. This launch ends at midnight, and then we go into Christmas mode. But I'm going to keep moving forward with this, and when this launch is over, every one of my products will be on this page here, and I'm going to be out there pushing the local directories just as hard as I am the social Mobi Hotsites, okay? And many of you have kept up with that, and you've seen some of the cool stuff we're doing with the Mobi Hotsites, all right? So, yeah, I showed Squeeze Mobi page. I showed Judy's page. Now, here's the thing with the premium listing, and I'll kind of demo the tool a little bit, and then I'll talk about some other things. If Johnny J's, he's over here, if he says, and some people told me, Chad, I'm going to charge for these listings here. I'm going to charge him for this. I guess you can. There's nothing that says you can't. My feeling is to go and create a very strong foundation, and I don't want to walk into a place of business, and I don't want to pick up the phone. I would rather just have there be enough traffic on this page where people are leaving comments, they're familiar with it, and yes, these pages do get indexed as well, where somebody just walks in and eventually the owner finds out that there's this place called Casper Restaurant Directory where people are leaving 5-star reviews, right? That's what I want to happen, and I want him to have all this here because I think it's going to help build up your page, because if you're charging for this, you're not going to have very many listings to start with, right? So, I mean, it's up to you what you choose to do. But eventually, I want to get to the point where Johnny J's like, hey, I'm getting a lot of business from this page. I'm hearing about it, but I don't like my competitors over here on the side, and I don't like the fact that you're, building lists when people are trying to leave reviews on my listing. So we were aware of this, guys, and that's why we said, let's create premium templates where Johnny J's has all the real estate. Now, here's how I would handle this, okay? When that comes up, I would say, okay, you know what? That's awesome, because we definitely want to help you, and, we want to be in business with you, and we want to have a healthy relationship. So what if I went back to my development team, and we just changed some things to where you had the whole entire real estate, and we didn't have any ads there, I didn't have my logo down there or anything else, and I'll only charge you, $197 a month or whatever, and then you can still get reviews or whatever, but all anybody ever knows is Johnny J's. And we'll still have your quick call, we'll still have your fan page link, we'll still have the Google Map integration, but there won't be any other advertisements on the page. Okay? that is a premium template. You guys get it? Yes or no? Cool. Cool. Now, guys, this is just a start, right? I'm learning with you. Like, the more and more I look at this, the more and more ideas I come up with. As you guys come up with ideas, share them. If they're good, we'll get them built. I promise you, I'll get them built. I want this tool to make me a lot of money too, right? Because it's easy. I don't have to do anything. I just put outsourcers on it, and it runs itself. Cool. So those are some of the results. And so if I come over to my dashboard, let me just do this. I'm going to log out of here real quick. Because pretty much everybody has the basic version, right? Everybody has the basic version. And for the very few people that don't have the basic version, here's what I'm going to do, because I want to provide the most value on this call. You can go to the sales page right now and watch the demonstration. I did a very, very thorough demonstration on that sales page. You can see exactly how to set up a basic campaign, okay? Because I want to get into the pro features and some of the other offers, and I still want to keep going with some insight strategies that I didn't share with anybody else. Is that cool? Because there was only like 1 or 2 people, honestly. Okay, hold on just a minute. Let me find one more link. Let's see, we'll look for user. I was upgraded to Pro, and then they changed it on me. Damn it. Okay, let's see. John, if you want to talk for a minute, that way I can get my voice back anyways.
Hey, man. Absolutely. No problem. All right, guys. So, yeah, just while Chad does that, I'm just going to drop the link in the chat box for those of you who's looking to get this, who doesn't have it yet. So that's squeeze.mobi/social directory. The link is in the chat box, so you can just click that one, and it will lead you to the right page. So, you don't have to worry about typing that in. All right, so I'm just, going to answer a few questions here while Chad finds his voice or something like that, something to that effect. Just scroll here. Karen, yes, you can. You can absolutely do that. Karen said, it's asking if you can like pre-populate it for the first few listings, just like what you did with Hotsites. So yeah, I mean, you can do that. You can get that running. You can get the community running basically, and then you can show that, and then you basically have social proof that way, and then by that time you can start presenting this to potential businesses, which they're gonna like, because you already have that social proof. You already have that that interaction basically, and because since that that interaction is sort of key for this for the social directory system, because like what business, right? What business doesn't want to talk with their customers, right? With their clients. Cool. And Dwayne, yes, we are recording this, and we're gonna post it because there's a whole lot of value in today's webinar, so we're gonna post it for you guys on our YouTube channel. So it's going to be available as soon as we process and everything and make it available. So you guys can review this, go back and just listen to what we've been talking about here for the about the different ways on how you can fully take advantage of the social directory system. As you can see, there's a lot of things that you can do with it, and so there's a lot of potential in it. and there's a whole lot of things that you can work with it, can weave into it. All right, cool. So Tarsi, uh, DOTOs. Well, it's going to be closing at midnight today, so we have about 6 hours before this closes down. All right, so 6 hours before this closes down. I think I don't know if
Oh
Chad's
my
gonna
gosh.
close it or raise the price.
Look at all the people wanting hot sites, right? This all came from somebody who was saying that hot sites was not updated, and now everybody wants hot sites.
All
I,
right,
I
Rod.
like I love I absolutely love hot sites, guys. I won't lie to you. I'm tearing that up. Okay, I love it. And John, how many times do we meet each month to discuss new things that we can do? Tell them some of the things that I've suggested to you so they understand.
Yep. Well, yeah. It's really like out of the blue, guys. Like Chad, like 3 times a week, he's just gonna pop something on Skype to me, and then we'll get on a call. We'll discuss it. We'll talk about it. We like get on the phone like a couple of times a week, and then we just chat all throughout the week just to get get all those things up and running. So we do have the SEO parts in Hot Sites. So there's a couple of suggestions that we have already worked on. Chad has suggested a couple of things for Hot Sites we've actually worked on and completed. So this we're still working on a list here, guys. So there's a whole lot of things that we're currently working on Hot Sites, and we're continuing to make it a better, much better product. So it's still a long list, and we're still continuing, even though it's like Christmas, and it's like the holidays. We're not stopping. We're just working on it, making it
Yeah.
better for all of you guys. So yeah.
Yeah, I love that software, guys. Honest to God, I love that software. It's an amazing opportunity, but so is this. And I don't think they overlap each other. I don't think you're going to hurt having both systems. And I said this, it was tough love on the last call, but somebody said, well, you have no right charges $17 and another $67. And I told them, I said, look, if you don't do what I say, or if you do what I say, and you actually sit down with somebody and you show them this, if you can't make back your money on your first client, then you need to get out of this business because you have no clue what you're doing, because we've already done all the work for you, right? And I'm going to say that again. You guys are not wasting your money on hot sites. You're not wasting your money on social directory. But you need to be smart and maybe bubble things out, come up with a master plan, get to the point where you're not having to do it. You're having outsourcers do it. And once you get to the point, remember we talked about setting goals when we did the whole Hot Sites launch. I told you it's important to have goals, have baby steps, reach those goals, because I want you to get to a point where you're not doing any of the work, it's all being outsourced, and you have a sales guy that's his job. He knows how to do things on the phone. He knows how to do things when he walks in a place of business, so you don't have to, because most salespeople want to be on a commission base anyways, so you don't have to spend a lot of money, but you have to have somewhere to start, and you have to know how the system works. Okay, so I already told you both these strategies I'm definitely taking to the extreme, but I don't compare one to the other. I think they're completely different. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to sail through the pro features. Okay, everybody gets the basic features. I'm going to sail through the pro features just to make sure you get everything, and then I'm going to talk about some of the offers I know that you guys have not participated in, okay, because I think you're going to want to. So normally with the basic version, I'm not on the basic version anymore, there's going to be a button here. So if you see something that you like that you didn't realize it, go click that button and upgrade. Do it before midnight, because tomorrow the price goes up. Okay? Launch is over, the price goes up, and there's a reason for that. But let's get started. Over here on the menu, we have some changes. The first thing is Manage Clients opens up. Now I'm going to use Judy, for example, because I'm so proud of her. She has a site right here. And let's say the owner of Second Chance Car Loans is Billy Bob, okay? So with Billy Bob, we want Billy Bob to be able to access his own directory, if that's what she chooses to do. That way she is not at his every beck end. She doesn't have to answer the phone every time they get a new car listing. His staff can go in there, now that it's all set up, and they can go and add a directory on their own. They don't have to import it. They don't have to screw anything up. So she wants to give Billy Bob access to that one directory. So I'm not going to go with Billy Bob because he's already in here twice. That's where I got that name from. Let's go with Joe Blow. Okay, so the owner's Joe Blow. So we're going to type Joe, we're going to type Blow, email, password, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and upload our own logo. For me, I'm going to upload Wyoming Media Solutions. You upload whatever you want. However, the reason why we do this is we do not want Joe Blow knowing that you are using the social directory. We want Joe Blow thinking that this is your own internal software that you have spent $100,000 to create over the last 6 years. You guys catch my drift, right? You don't have to lie to them. You can just kind of lead them that way without actually saying anything, okay? You understand what I'm saying? Also, we don't ever want to give Joe Blow this link here. Do not let the cat out of the bag. Why? Because Joe Blow will go spend $17, and what happens? You're out of client. Judy's out of $10,000 a month client potential. Okay? So you add this client. They appear in this menu down below. All right? You can come over here, and you can go ahead and change the status to inactive. So if you have them like on a monthly subscription and they fail to pay you, change it to inactive. And come over here. We can very easily edit the client. All right? That's how we do that. But once they're in this menu, that doesn't mean anything. All that means is you've added a client to the system. We come back over here to the dashboard, and let's say that this is Judy's directory right here, which it's not. I don't have access to her directory, but let's just say it is. So we come over here to the end, and we click this one that says Add Clients. Okay? Now, Joe Blow is in this drop-down menu right here. We select him. We give access. Joe Blow can now see that one directory. However, fair warning, Joe Blow can see everything that Judy can for that one directory. Now, if she chooses to give Joe access to all the directories, well, then he can see it all. But he can see the statistics, he can see the inquiries, he can see everything for that one directory. I want to make sure that you guys are getting this. Does that make sense? Cool. Okay, so also for the directory, we can come over here and we can add a client right here on the fly. Now, something that I want to see different that I am changing, okay, we'll probably have in the next update. I also want to have it to where we can give a client access to just one listing as well, okay? I don't know if that can be done. I mean, in this case here, you can see why we would give Joe Blow access to the whole directory, okay? But because the way it's set up is he pretty much owns the whole directory. It's on his fan page, right? And that works. But when you have different, more for local marketing, when you have different listings in there, it gets kind of confusing. So we're trying to work that out. But anyways, this is a link that you're going to give Joe Blow, okay? Notice he never sees social directory. We're doing that to protect you, okay? That's how that works with the client module. Yes or no? Do you guys understand? Okay. Cool. Let me go back to the slide real quick. All right. Now, remember I showed you that premium template, that pretty Johnny J's template, this guy right here, where he owns all the real estate? Here's how we do this. Let me go ahead and close this. Here's how we do this. Let's come over here. I'm going to say Edit. I'm going to come over here to the Johnny J's Diner. All right. Now, I'm in my contact settings. See this one right here that says Enable Premium Template? I'm going to click this, and I can go ahead and choose my premium template. Now, that template is set for that one listing. I'm going to keep asking you guys. I want to make sure you get it. Yes or no? Do you get it? Again, somebody's asking me, what do you charge? I don't know. It depends on the business. It depends on the area, right? I'm in Casper, Wyoming. I can probably get more money than somebody who's in Los Angeles. Why? Because Casper doesn't have anything like this. I don't think Los Angeles does either, guys. I mean, face it, we're kind of ahead of the curve, right? But yeah. Okay, so there's the premium templates. With the Pro version, you get 9 premium templates, 3 for each, 3 for affiliate marketing, 3 for local marketing, and 3 for e-commerce. Okay? And by the way, some of the templates for, you can also set a premium template up for the whole directory. So if I come over here and I say create directory, I can come down to the bottom, and here's the templates I just showed you. Okay. Now this here, it doesn't look like it, but you can also put 3 images on top. Okay. If I come over here to affiliate marketing, look at this one. I can actually have a video or an image, right? So you can have a full video going across it as well. And then e-commerce, see what we have here? You can have a video, a picture, right? There's a lot of things you can do. Different layouts though. And we'll come out with more as well. Okay, so those are the premium templates. Now let's talk about the list building. So with Todd's, he's over here building a list. See, Todd's kind of doing things on his own now because I didn't have that there, so that's cool. So he can now build a list. So here's how that works. It happens with the listing. I'm going to come back over here in my dashboard. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to click Edit. Right, here's my listing. We come over here, and we can automatically add an autoresponder. Okay, so I pull this down. And I have some of the top API integrations right here. Aweber, GetResponse, MailChimp, SendReach. Or if I want to copy an HTML form, here's Infusionsoft, MailChimp, PureLeverage, SendReach, or like somebody asked me, is RapidMailer on there? Sean's a good friend of mine. Yeah, you can do RapidMailer too. It gives you a form. You can go ahead and paste it in there. Everything's good, right? That's how that works. Also, you can come over here and you can see the API integrations as well. One-click integration. Boom. Now, how do we create the actual opt-in form? Well, that could not be easier. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to click Edit. I'm going to come into the actual listing itself. We'll come over here to Contact Settings. See this one that says Opt-in Form Settings? I'm going to click this. Here's the form. Very simple. You highlight this, you change it. You highlight this, you change it. It's already configured to work with that autoresponder. Okay? Now, if you don't want to use an autoresponder, no problem. We'll collect your leads for you. We come over here to My Subscribers, and you see that we're capturing the name or the email, the date it was created, and the IP address. This is the information you need to import it into another autoresponder. But you can also sort it by your actual directory. So here's ones for the coffee house. Here's one for my fan page. Okay? So you have different types of leads. You can go and you can export all the leads. You can export just the selected leads. But that's how the actual autoresponder works. Yes or no? Do you guys get it? Cool. All right. Let's come back over here to the dashboard. I'm going to come back in here to Chad's fan page. Actually, let's go to the restaurant. I'm going to stick with this one. So now I'm on this page right here. You guys are familiar with this? You know how this works. I've seen your listings. I've seen you guys go. But check this out. With the Pro version, you can go and export all of these listings at once, so then you have a format. Or with the Pro version, you can import in your listings, right? So here's the thing, guys. The kind of outsourcer you want needs to be able to research on the internet and copy and paste. That outsourcer should cost you about $2 an hour. Trust me, I had 44 of them back in the day, okay? I want you to write down these resources. Matt, if you're on the call, if you can just drop them in the chat, or John or whoever. The first one is easyoutsource.com. easyoutsource.com. And whoever is saying that they were on a webinar today and saw something similar, send me a link privately. I want to see what you're looking at. Okay? easyoutsource.com. And the second one is called onlinejobs.ph. Okay? Somebody's saying, do you provide a formatted spreadsheet for the outsourcer to use? Look, come over here. Click this. Export. Boom. It's going to take all of your listings. Let's go ahead and choose this guy right here. Okay? We'll choose this one right here, or we can choose a list. And I'm going to say export. It comes over here. It opens up. Now you have a formatted copy, right? It's very simple, and you don't even have to fill all this in if you don't want to. But look, we have category name, listing name, then we have the ad spots, right? Look, add feature image link. It's all pretty self-explanatory. Video link, well, that's going to be blank. We don't need any videos. Well, let's go ahead and hide this, right? It's very simple. Business phone number, address, Google Map, all very simple, okay? You learn how to do this real quick. Your outsourcer will learn how to do this real quick. Trust me. Now, what I suggest you do, remember, EasyOutsource.com, onlinejobs.ph. What you want to do, shoot a video. Open up Google. Say, okay, we're going to search Casper, Wyoming. We're going to look for restaurants. I'm going to copy their name. Boom. I'm going to copy the category. Boom. I'm going to copy their address. We're going to put this here. I'm going to copy the phone number. We're going to put this here. Here's the reason why, guys. When you're paying an outsourcer $2 an hour, unless they really like you, because I'm a pain in the ass to work for, because I'm a perfectionist, and I don't like people that dilly-dally, okay? Expect them to turn over every 3 to 4 months. It's just going to happen. And when that happens, you want to give your next one a video. You want to say, here's your training. If you're ready, here's what I'm going to pay you. Get started. That's what you want to do, okay? Remember, I had 44 outsourcers. I know exactly how to do this. That's what you do. Don't waste your time, okay? And you can literally pick them up for $2 an hour. If they do a good job, give them a bonus. They'll be tickled pink, all right? So that is that feature there. That's how easy we import. So what did we talk about with Social Mobi Hotsites? Well, you can go and export out your listings so you can get a spreadsheet. And then what you can do is you can just go and format the headers. Teach your outsourcer to do this, right? Maybe you need to add a couple headers. No problem. Just copy these cells here, put it on your Social Mobi Hotsites. You've already done all the work, right? I mean, especially if you're dealing with local marketing. It's done, okay? Does everybody get that, yes or no? Cool. I'm kind of sailing through this because this is not what I want to be showing you right now. Now, with the Pro version, you can install it on unlimited fan pages. So Judy had to have the Pro version in order to do this, okay? But also, let's look at the Squeeze Mobi team, right? If you see down here at the bottom, now this is going to be really embarrassing. I was the one that requested this be done, having other featured listings down here at the bottom. But to be honest with you, I didn't see it happen before we launched. I don't even know how you did this. I'm glad it's there because I designed it. I don't remember how it's done. But this comes with the Pro version. So the listings that are in this menu here are also down here as well. Okay? And you can put a banner down here. You can put an opt-in box over here. All right? Who thinks this looks pretty damn cool? Just say yes or no. And Marty's asking, do you have to fill in all the cells on that spreadsheet? No, you don't. Yeah, this looks cool. John, you're doing a good job with this, man. Looks good. All right. The last thing I'm going to show you guys, we come back into this listing. Remember, the banners, the advertisement spots, I'm trying to be careful with what I say. Here's the proper terminology to be 100% compliant with Facebook. It's called content highlighting, okay? The content highlighting hotspots, all right, were set right here for the front-end version, okay? So you set your hotspots or your highlighting spots once per directory. When you have the Pro version, what you can do is we'll come back over here to the dashboard, we'll come into the campaign again, and we'll come over here to edit, okay? Now you can set those right here inside the listing. So you can do 1 image, 2 image. You guys get this? So now that area here is per listing, okay? But most people, honestly, are going with the full design. And I'm starting to think, yeah, it's probably more effective because then you don't have the distraction. You just have them focused on the one product. It makes sense. But I'll leave that up to you. It's your choice. And yes, that can be a video as well. Did you know that, John?
Yep. Yeah, so it's either like a video or an image, right? So, you can do a whole lot there, guys. There's a lot of things you can do with social directories.
Cool. Okay, so does everybody have a good feeling for what's included with the Pro version? Just say yes or no. Okay, let me just go over the slide real quick just to kind of show you. I want to make sure you get this because there's some people that just don't know yet, but let me show you, okay? So with the front-end version, you have the 3 different business strategies, 6 affiliate marketing templates, 6 offline business templates, 6 e-commerce templates. You got the content highlight spots, install on 20 different fan pages. It's very important. You get the star rating plus the reviews, the inquiry form, and you get the directory statistics. All that was $17. Killer deal, right? Plus mobile-friendly templates. Now with the Pro version, guys, you get the 9 premium templates. That's one that we just saw on Squeeze Mobi. So now you have a total of 27 templates instead of 18. You're able to create the opt-in forms. I demonstrated that. The autoresponder integration, I showed you that. The bulk import and export of the list, I showed you that. The developer's license, nothing to show. It simply means that you can use this on your client sites just like Judy is doing. That's where you're able to add clients. You can put this on unlimited fan pages. You have the content highlight spots per listing instead of per directory, and that's how that works. Now, is everybody clear on that? $67 for the OTO. It's going to close down tonight. I promise you. We're going to go into Christmas mode. I have done something like 16 webinars this week. I'm pretty burned out with this. I don't plan on opening it again. And if we do, it'll be 2.0. And it won't be anytime soon. Okay? Let's see. What do you mean that it is on his fan page? The social directory that we create is a separate fan page, right? Nope. No, you can put the directory on any fan page. That directory is on Squeeze Mobi's fan page. Let's go look at that. Good question. So if we come over here to Squeeze Mobi, if I come to this tab right here, here's their normal fan page, right? Now what John needs to do, and I don't think I'm an admin. Oh, yes, I am an admin. Watch this. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to do this real quick, John. I'm going to come over here to More. I'm going to say Manage Tabs. He's already done it. Okay? So I think he's done it. Is products yours or is directory yours? Let's see what's under products. I don't know what that is. Very interesting.
No, I think
Very
it's
busy.
the directory.
Okay, watch this, guys. We're going to go More. We're going to say Manage Tabs. John, you can switch us back after you're done. We're just going to move this up here, and I already showed you how rename this at the beginning of the webinar. I'm going to click Save. Okay? And now we have directory. Okay? This is his fan page. We installed the directory right here in this fan page. Does that make sense? Okay. Cool. All right, so guys, I got more I want to share with you. This is not where I want to go tonight. I just want to make sure I'm providing value, okay? Now watch this, all right? How many people have heard of white label rights? Just say yes or no if you've heard of white label rights. Okay. Now, you have seen me work with Carthrix, Squeeze Mobi, a lot of people. You've seen me pitch the white label rights, and they're a little bit more expensive than what you're used to paying, okay? I want you to understand something. Yes, I'm a marketer. Yes, I launch products. Yes, I work with marketer hat. I'm out there hustling just like you guys are. Every opportunity I see to make money, I find a way to implement it into my strategy, unless it takes me the opposite direction and it boggles me down too much. White label rights for me, guys, are a no-brainer. And John hasn't even seen this yet. John, watch this. I'm going to come over here to this site, guys. And first of all, before I show you this, if you buy the white label rights, who is your client? Help me out here, guys. Who's your client? Nope. Anyone is not the right answer. Local businesses, that's not the right answer. You are. Yes, I could be, but no. Yes. I'm going to tell you that you're right. Local consultants, other marketers. Okay? Your client is not local businesses. Your client is not realtors, it's not doctors, it's not attorneys, okay? What you want, I'm going to try to give you guys another aha moment. What you want is you want to sell this to people that already are working with clients. You want to sell this to people that already have the doctors, already have the attorneys. What you want, in my area right now, there's a site called, check this out, these are the big boys. adbay.com. Okay? What they do is they build websites for people. They also do the cinema ads. They also go into a place of business and they shoot videos and stuff like this. These are the people that you want, okay? This is exactly what you want. These are the people you want to connect with. And what you want to do, check this out. I'm going to give you guys a big aha moment here, okay? Look at this. This here, guys, what I've done, every chance I get with white label rights, I pick them up. How many people recognize this software right here? Because it was not called Market Deal App. How many people recognize this right here? Because it was not called Local Survey App. And look here. I got an animated GIF. Come over here. You can demo the actual software. This is me.
So in this video, we're going to demonstrate.
Right? I got a demo showing how this works, how it's going to benefit them. Every single time I get a chance, Social Marketing Suite, nope, that's the Market Page Builder. Every time I get a chance to pick up white label rights, guys, you'll see it go on this page here. Why? Because I'm doing something different. What I am doing is I'm going to somebody like this, and I'm saying, hey, let me show you something. We have state-of-the-art software that nobody else can offer you, that you're not going to find anywhere else, all custom built. Here's what it does. Here's the demos. Check out this page. Let me know what you think. And when you're ready, I'm going to demonstrate this for you. And then I want you to really see the light. Because let's just be conservative. And what if I told you, you told me that you have 175 clients you're working with in the Casper area. Well, let's just be ultra conservative. Let's just say that 25 clients take you up on this. You charge a $97 setup fee. You're going to get $2,425. But then those 25 clients, let's say that you charge them $197 a month per app, or maybe you do two apps, whatever you want to do. That's up to you. That's another $4,925 a month on your bottom line. So if you add those both up, that's $7,350 a month that you're going to get from each one of your clients, and you're going to keep them happy. So you're going to have this residual income coming in, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to charge you $12,000 one time, and you're going to have all of these apps working for you the whole time. And if you want to have our future apps also, then it's going to be $15,000, right? Or depending on how big the SEO company is, there's another one, guys, people providing SEO. Anybody that's working with local clients, local businesses, okay, sell them this concept, right? You see what I'm doing. My reason for showing you this is so that you understand I'm not just sitting here pitching you the white label rights. I'm out there doing the same exact things you are, but I'm trying to think outside the box, and I don't want to just walk into an office and sell one app for $900. I want that big $15,000, $20,000 check, okay? And the way I get it is they come over here. Now this site's, we're reconstructing it again, but they come over here, they click a button, they fill out a form, okay? They make an appointment. We actually get on a call with them. We demo each and every one of these softwares, and the software sells itself. Okay? We do it on GoToMeeting. That's it. That's it. $15,000, $20,000, guys. Just because you are subject to me and Squeeze Moby and Karthik Ramani and Neil Napier and Martin Crumlish and all these crazy guys that give you unbelievable deals all the time, deals that I would have paid $5,000 for back in the day, does not mean that you need to go and sell these rights for $97. Okay? Because understand, the people that are out there, the SEO companies, the advertising companies, whoever you're dealing with, they're not familiar with this marketplace. They have no idea we exist. They don't know what JV Zoo is, right? Mention that to somebody in your area. See what they tell you, right? They don't know. They don't know the prices you're paying. Here's what they do know. They know that you have a piece of quality software that can make a difference in their business, okay? That's what they know. And if you can prove that it is going to make a difference in their business, then guys, do not have the WSO dime sell mentality mindset. You'll shoot yourselves in the foot. Not only that, you will cheapen their product. They're going to say, well, why are you charging me $97 a month if it does all this? If I'm going to see this kind of return on my business, Why are you only charging me $97 a month? This must be a piece of crap. Okay? Remember, I was a local business owner. This is how we think. Ryan, I have your answer here in just a minute. Okay? Now, guys, tell me if you just had an aha moment. I just gave you inside word on what I'm doing with these white label rights. I've been doing it a long time. I'm excited about it because when this launch shuts down, okay, when it shuts down, you don't buy this anymore. You guys go out there, you sell this for however much you want. Somebody said, can I sell the white label rights for a monthly cost? Yes, you can. You can do whatever you want. If you want to go out there and try to sell this for $25,000, if you do that, if you actually do that, you make sure you contact me one-on-one because I will personally fly wherever you're at, shake your hand, see what else we can do to take your business to the next level. I'll probably team up with you, right? But the sky's the limit with this stuff. If you just show somebody what it's going to do to their business and the value, you'll be so surprised. Trust me, you'll be very surprised. Sometimes you just got to ask, okay? Tonight, I believe there's 3 different price levels. You'll have to go check it out. I know it starts at $97. Here's how it works, okay? You're going to have a private labeled subdomain. There's only one marketer in Wyoming, so you can't have Wyoming. I claim all the Wyoming white label rights. Sorry. It's not going to happen. I know Todd Gross is on his way to Wyoming. He's going to come visit me, have whatever. He can't have Wyoming either. That's mine, okay? But you guys can have anything else you want, any keyword in the world, any location in the world, whatever. You can have it, okay? So you choose your subdomain. You can add users. You can block users. There's no scripts. There's no software. We host it all for you. It really is a simple 2-minute setup. Guys, that's it. Okay? Now, I've got one more offer for you. All right? And then we're done. And first of all, I don't see it on this call, but I want to address this. I want you guys to understand something because usually what we see is we see people that are upset and they go, oh, no, not another one-time offer, not another one-time offer. But I'm going to tell you 2 things. Number one, if that offer complements what you're doing and it can make you more money, then be happy. Number 2, understand that if these one-time offers were not in place, there would not be enough money in these offers for the affiliates to go out there and promote these kind of systems and these kind of products, which means they would not exist. Which means you would not have the opportunity to purchase these products at the price you're picking them up for. So rewind back in the day before the sales funnels where we would have a single product that was being pitched on ClickBank or when the webinars came out, and it was equivalent to what I'm showing you here, and we were having to pay $5,000 because there wasn't a lot of affiliates out there promoting it. Does that make sense? You want this business strategy around. You want these sales funnels around, and you want these affiliates out there pushing them as hard as they are because it gives you and me the opportunity. Okay? So with that being said, I got one more offer for you. All right? Now, even though I've handled Squeeze Moby a little bit different, I really like these guys. I really like Neil. I talk to him on a daily basis. I talk to John all the time. I can just be myself with these guys, and I don't have to worry about having my guard up. I trust them. I've known them for a long time. I want to do a lot of projects with them. I really enjoy them. I like their software. I like everything about them. So I was kind of laxed and just kind of just going with the flow tonight, okay? But still, my goal was to get you inside the software, okay? This was a pitch. Whether you like it or not, this was a pitch. Tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to be hosting a training where I'm going to put on a different hat. And instead of pitching you, there's no pitch. Instead, I'm going to try to provide value. And I'm going to try to give you some more aha moments. And we're going to get your directory up as fast as we possibly can. We're going to lay it all out. And how this works is I have a set agenda, but I'm going to put my feelers out there with the group. So far, we've had about 200 people sign up. And I'm going to ask you, you know, what do you need help with? Where's your struggle? And that's where my focus is going to be. I want to make sure you get the most value that you possibly can. I'm going to make sure that you get all your questions answered. Okay? I'm going to do that tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The reason why I'm doing it tomorrow, even though I'm tired and I'm burned out, is because I want to make sure you are in that refund period. Because I'm going to ask you to spend $1 with me. It doesn't come to me. It doesn't come to anybody else. It goes to the affiliate. Okay? We have to have that there. I promise, for $1, you're going to be happy with me on that session. I'll over-deliver. Okay? As a matter of fact, let me just ask this. Did you guys get a lot of value on this pitch call today. Just say yes or no. Just say yes or no if you got a lot of value. And you're not going to hurt my feeling. Don't worry about it. Cool. Yeah, and it was exciting. Everybody says yes. That's good. All right. So imagine if I put on a different hat and my goal is to provide value and get you guys off and going and just open up the resources I have. Again, I've been in this business 14 years and done a lot with graphics, video, launches, local marketing, offline marketing. It's crazy, right? So it's going to be different, okay? And I want to make sure that you're satisfied. You get in there for $1. If you're not happy, and this is, I don't remember any time this has ever happened, and this is going to be recorded too, so you don't even have to be there, but if for any reason you're not happy, then log in your PayPal account and cancel your subscription. If you are happy, then you're going to attend the next 2 sessions with me for a one-time payment of $97. Okay? One-time payment, not monthly, no contract, just one-time payment, $97. We have that there for the affiliates so that they go out there and they push this funnel really hard. Okay? But I promise I will over-deliver. Now I'm going to do the first session tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right? Then I'm hopping on a plane. I'm taking those 2 beautiful girls you saw on my Facebook. We're going to Disneyland on the 26th. I'm going to come back on the 2nd, which is a weekend. And then on the 5th, we will have another session, which is a Monday. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you a strategy that I've been using where I'm able to target different geographical locations outside of the top tier. So the top tier is United States, Canada, New Zealand, United Kingdom, and Australia. So if you target outside of there, you can get really cheap clicks, in some cases 0 cents cost per click. You can set up these directories, and obviously in these other areas there's businesses because people have to eat, they have to buy clothes. Wherever there's a need for, wherever there's a business, there's a need for more money, more leads, more business. And when you have these directories up, you guys stand to make a lot of money in the process. And what's nice is you don't have any advertising cost whatsoever. Okay? So on the second day, which is going to be the 5th, we're going to go over that method. And then on the third day, who knows? I'm going to put my feelers out there and see what I can do to help you guys. We'll cover, outsourcing, fan page design, content, whatever. Okay? I'm very resourceful, done this for a long time. All right, so you can get in that training there for $1 the first day. It starts tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I promise, I'll over-deliver. I'm a nice guy. I care about your guys' success. Nothing makes me more exciting than seeing success stories come in, because I think it's awesome, right? I mean, there's a lot of ways for me to make money right now, and I don't have to do this. I don't have to work with clients and customers, but I really do enjoy it because it reminds me why we do what we do. We make a difference, and it's a good feeling. So here's what I need to know. Yes, everybody's asking for the link, and I see that John is on the ball. Here's the thing. If you want the pro version, you just log into your members area. You click that big button up on the top. You can buy the pro version. If you want that white label rights, if you saw what I showed you tonight, you want the white label rights, I want you to type one word. I just want you to type white, because there are thousands of comments we're looking at. It's just scrolling all over the place. So just type white if you need the white label rights, okay? And we'll get you that link. And then if you need the dollar trial, just put a $sign. Cool. And John's right there on the ball. He will get you covered. Okay? And as soon as everybody's done, tons and tons of people are coming in on white label rights. It's awesome. Like, I almost feel like I could talk about that all day long. Gosh, you can really put yourself in business with those white label rights. It's just awesome. And, if you do it like I show, the plan is, like, I won't lie to you, we don't have the ads going yet. I've just been selling it to the SEO companies that I'm familiar with and some of the marketing companies, and I have an appointment with AdBay yet. I haven't even sold them yet, but I know it's going to be an easy sell. My plan is to go out there and set up ads targeting SEO companies and stuff like that, and put out some videos and just get them to that page, get them to click a button, and I just want to get them on GoToMeeting. I don't want to, remember, I'm a shy guy. I don't want to walk into an office. I don't want to pick up a phone, but I'm comfortable doing it like this. And if I can just demonstrate, each one of those softwares to them like this, then hey, I'm good, right? They can send, they can send me a payment on PayPal. They can send me a wire transfer, whatever you choose to do. It's completely up to you. If it's in their hometown, they can bring you a check, whatever you want to do. So it's some ideas. I think it'll make a difference. Somebody's saying you got to be a pro to get the white label rights. Yeah, technically you do. I'm making an exception with Squeeze Moby tonight. So even if you don't have the pro, we're going to let you in. Just don't tell anybody. Yeah, like it's raining pennies from heaven. No, thousands from heaven with this software. Guys, I built this software for my own use. Remember, I'm a marketer 14 years. I know what I wanted. I know what works. Okay? It's awesome. Terry, I can give you the boot if I need to. Let's see. Yeah, you're the man. Thank you so much. White, get all updates for life. Yes. I'm just playing with you, Terry. Look at my last name. Nicely, right? I have to I have to be nice. I have no choice, right? You want to know something funny though? Years ago I was chasing this girl and I didn't put this together. I didn't get her. She's like the only girl I was not able to settle down with. But her name was Ashley Rude, right? So the joke was that Mr. Nicely was going to marry Miss Rude. I thought it was pretty funny. Yeah, but it didn't happen. We're friends today. She's into she's into network marketing. I can't remember. She's doing some skincare thing or whatever. She contacts me. How can I get more leads? How can I do this? How can I do that? I'm like, yeah, well, you hooked up with the wrong guy, didn't you? Yeah. Oh, you're doing good, John. Look at all those links. Who has a screenshot? Does anybody have screencast? Matt, if you're on the call, if you have screencast, will you take a screenshot of all those links up there? I want you guys to see how the group feels, right? Because I could just sit here and talk about stuff all day long. For all you know, you could be the only one on a webinar, right? Like, I'm that good. Like, me and John and just you could be the only ones on this call and you'd never know. But actually, it's pretty booked. So I like to take out Jing. I taught Todd Gross this last night. He thought it was pretty cool. And I like to actually take a screenshot of the questions. And, yeah, let's see if we can get that screenshot. Maybe you can take it, John. Because I'm on a different computer and I don't have Jing. Or the other one, Screencast, or whatever it is. Let me look at my questions here.
Yeah, let me just launch that one.
Yeah, Matt's probably sleeping. I've worked him to the ground, man. It's been a hard week. Okay, let's see. Private labeled subdomains like a state. Hawaii still available or pick a bigger state? I don't know. It doesn't have to be a state. Like if I want to do Wyoming Media, right, then I could have Wyoming Media at mediasettings.com or whatever the new subdomain is. I don't even know what it is yet, right? But I'm telling you right now, you can't have Wyoming. You can have your Hawaii, but you can't have Wyoming. By the way, I don't claim Wyoming, guys. I'm here because I have 2 little girls, but I'm from the beach, so I claim Pismo Beach. But if you met my girls, they are awesome. And by the way, if anybody wants to come up to Casper, even though it's freezing, there's nothing to do. We'll go have dinner or something and we'll talk. I got like 3 requests this week for that. Yeah, and I don't have a problem with that. That's cool. Yeah, you can go for California, and if California is not available, you can go with Cali, right? Yeah. Now, here's the other thing I want you to know, okay? We don't have like sales pages and box shots and everything for the white label rights, because if you were trying to sell it for $17, that's what you would need, all right? Instead, you just want to be able to demo this. That's it. You don't want to go out there and advertise this unless you're able to do it like I am, and you're able to only target, like SEO people and stuff like that. Right. I mean, this is one of those things where you have like a nice binder, like Terry just said, and you display that to the business. And you ask for big bucks when you do this. If you have a simple sales page that you created as on a WSO, you're not going to get a lot of money. Nationwide media marketing. Yep. Good. Good. Watch the screencast, guys. Check this out. Tell me if you can see this. See that there? You didn't even get the whole screen, John. Everywhere that we see a link here, guys, that's where I just asked you, right? Who needs a link? But it kept scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, which tells me, John, I did my job tonight. But seriously, guys, you're going to like training tomorrow. You're going to like it. Be prepared. Come in with questions. I'm going to do everything I can to make sure you're happy. Nope, and we don't have any videos to sell to the client either. Nope, we've provided you nothing. That's why when, I made the exception tonight, it's kind of a bad thing. That's why we want you to be a pro user, right? We want you to know how the damn software works. It's kind of important before you go and pitch something for $2,000, right? Like you can't just tell somebody, well, I've heard it's really cool. Here's what you can do. No, you need to be able to show them. And in addition to that, guys, you don't have to use GoToMeeting. I just thought of this, but I'm not going to be able to tell you the names. Maybe Ryan Blessing, I know you're a pretty big marketer. I know there's free webinar platforms out there. That would be perfect if you think about it. You don't even have to spend money. I have 10 webinar accounts. I pay, $300 a piece for each one of those, right? Join.me is one.
They could do Google Hangouts, man.
Google Hangouts, TeamViewer, all of those things can be used to demonstrate this software, guys. But I just hope that you understand it's not like PLR or something like that, right? And when I showed you the Marketplace Hub, hopefully you guys understand. Doesn't that look good? Tell me if that looks good, yes or no. Yeah, that looks good, right? That looks high dollar. That does not look like PLR software, right? And even then, I'm not proud of this page. And by the way, who wants to know how to make these GIFs right here? Does anybody want to know how to do this? Okay, hold on a minute. It's got a real weird name. Hold on just a minute. Oh, what's the name of that thing? Did I tell you, John? Didn't I tell you?
No. Let me just.
Hold on a minute, guys. I'll find out for you. It's Christmas time. I'll find out. That's the least I can do. Let's see. It has a weird name to it. It's a free software too, guys. It's really easy. What is the name of that pixel software? I mean, a really weird name. Let me see if I can. Or the GIF software. Let's see, GIF software. Not gift, GIF. Let's see, it's called.
Yeah, although I did read, a couple weeks back that, YouTube right now you can do that. You can create a GIF from a YouTube video. So that's another way you can do it. I think you can read this. It's an interesting. I just found this. Just search for it, guys. It's in the chat box. It's a TechCrunch article, Uh, you can use that as well. How to turn, it's basically how to turn any YouTube video into a GIF.
Yeah, so the one I use, it's not even a freaking video. You just open
Yeah.
up this tool and you just navigate around on your browser, and it just you pause certain places when you want to switch a screen or whatever. I mean, it's so simple, and you just move your frame around when you just want to get certain areas. Bob is looking for it right now. He'll find it in a minute. And it's free, and it's so simple to do. And I mean, I think this looks pretty good. And everybody that's seen this, they're like, wow, I love your little video demonstrations. I'm like, yeah, it's pretty cool, but it's not a video. They don't know any different, but it's not a video, right? He'll find it here in just a minute. But yeah, it's awesome, and you see us do this on all our sales pages and everything. It works really well. So I'll have that answer to you here in just a minute. But is there any other questions that you guys have? I'm going to write down these other two links too that somebody just said. Somebody said easygif.com. Is that a paid one? Yeah, it's not GIMP. GIMP is not easy to do GIFs like this. Neither is Photoshop. This software starts with a P, and I cannot remember it. Let me check something else real quick. Hold on a minute. We'll see what he comes up with. I can't find it. He'll have it here in a second. He installed it on his computer, so I know. I was just amazed how easy it was to do this. So, nope, not Pixar, not Pixlr. I don't know about the status of California. You can try. And California is not available. You can do Cali, right? I mean, it doesn't have to be a state, though. It could be any word, right? It doesn't matter. It's just a subdomain. It starts with a P. Okay, so Chad, I understand you put a lot of effort to make this a great product. It's really an amazing tool, and we know it's great. The key of your customer success is to monetize the product. I think it is not good police for you to ask more money for the training to do that. This training, I think, is part of the success of your job and your customer's job. Just my opinion. Don't bother. I bought Maine and OTO. Have a nice Christmas and a Happy New Year. That's fair enough, but I will tell you right now, that's a good point. If we come back over here, let me show you something. If I can log in. Hold on a minute. It's driving me nuts. Let's see. Let me show you something. I don't know why it keeps booting me out all the time. Okay. Oh, that's because I'm probably spelling it wrong. Yep, time for me to sleep. All right. So if I come over here to video tutorials, okay, here is your training. You're not getting charged for your training, okay? I did all these myself. I did them about 2 o'clock this morning because I just now got my voice back. I've been sick. I got in this launch, lost my voice for 2 days, finally got it back. These are your tutorials. They'll show you exactly how to use the software. This is your training. Now, I still need to do OTO tutorials. I'll do them tonight because I have that webinar tomorrow. Now, What I am doing tomorrow, though, is I'm giving you advanced strategies that have nothing to do with the tutorials. These here will teach you how to use the tool, okay? Now, I'm going to take you inside my head, and I'm just going to be giving you resources and saying, well, let's try this, let's try that. I'm going to strategize with you. I'm going to sit there and answer any questions you have outside of using this tool, okay? That's the difference. I want to make sure you get that. Does that make sense to everybody? Yeah, and everybody that attends those trainings, trust me, they like them. They like them. I mean, if it's one word, and I truly believe it, guys, I over-deliver, right? Like, I've already sold everybody on this call. Everybody that's ordered, you know, they got the link that's, you know, going to order. And I'm still here. I'm still here trying to give you guys resources and help you out and make sure you're happy and happy with the Squeeze Moby team, right? I mean, that's just my nature, and it's John's nature, too. It's Christmas time. I haven't bought one Christmas gift yet. It's going to give you trouble, right? Hold on just a minute. Let's see. Starts. I'm going to try one more thing, and if this doesn't work, then I'll just have John tell you guys the name. Thank you for taking the time to answer me. You are nicely. Yeah, no, I understand. I completely understand where you're coming from. But yeah, we're gonna get more in depth. It's not gonna be just here's how this works, here's how this works. Okay, we're gonna see what we can do with things. Oh, it has such a funny name. Let me check my chat with Carthrick too. Hold on a minute. You know what? I know where I can look. Hold on just a minute.
Hey guys. Yeah, so yeah, with regards
I
to
found it.
all right, cool.
Found it.
Hey man. He found it. Yeah.
It's called lice. It's called lice. Look that up, John. It's lice cap. LICECAP.
Lice cap. Lice.
Yeah. See, who's going to remember that name, right?
Yeah.
It's called lice. They need some help with their marketing, but it's a cool tool.
Yeah, you'll never know. It's like a GIF tool or something.
Yeah, it's called lice. Lice cap. Let me see. LICECAP.
Oh yeah.
Did you find it?
Yep.
There it
Cockroach
is.
Incorporated. That's here.
Yep, lice cap. Right here, guys. This is it right here. It's awesome. It allows you to do those animated GIFs. That's why I will never remember that, though, right? It could be staring me right in the face, and I wouldn't get it. So there you go. Cool. So did we do our deed? We good?
Yep. Yep. Are we guys good? I like that begins with P. Martin.
Martin, nobody ever said I was smart, right? Is the advanced training for pro or white label or both? Now, it won't. I don't know. That's why I said I got to put my feelers out there, and if I find that a lot of people have purchased a white label too, then yeah, we can talk about different strategies. It would probably be on the third day, but that was not the original intention. I got to fill the group, see where we're at.
Yeah, but I do think, man, but about the advanced training and everything that we all like do, it's more advanced strategies, Olivia, and then it's for everything plus a lot more. It's usually that. It usually ends that way. It's for how to use the product, how to leverage it, how to get the usual leads, how to get more leads, how to take advantage and make more money out of it, and then a whole lot more. That's usually how it goes.
Yeah, we'll set up ads. Yeah, I mean, there's things we're going to do. It's like I've been trying to give you resources tonight. I didn't have that plan, and we'll get on another call, and all of a sudden it's going to be like, oh, hey, you know what you can do with that, and I'll just give it to you, right? It's just going to be a brain dump of information, and whatever you're struggling with, I'm going to see if I have the solution for it. Whether it be graphics, video, marketing, launches, whatever. Like, I don't know. It's like second nature to me. So it's why I can't make a relationship work, because I don't know how to turn this business off. So I've been told. Anyways.
Yeah, but it's more advanced strategy. I think that's the right term. Strategy. Not like training tutorial.
Yeah. So is that cool, guys? Are we good? You guys all happy? Tell me if you're happy. Just say yes or no.
Yeah, I mean, it's Christmas. So
Yeah,
probably
yes or no.
we're all happy. Yes. Yes.
You know why I'm taking my kids to Disneyland, John?
Cool.
Because I had no time to go. I had no time to get them gifts.
So just hey, let's go to Disneyland.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? I don't like to get out of the house. Let's just, after all this is done, let's just go to Disneyland.
Well, and I mean, we hit it hard this last 3 months, right? I mean, all the launches, the Instabuilder launch, this one, your launch. Yeah, it's just like it's been crazy. So I haven't had a lot of time with them. So I really plan on just making things up with them. One little girl. Her name's Katarina. She's 10. Very sweet little girl. You guys want to see her video real quick? Can I show it to you? And then another girl. Her name's Madeline. She's 6. But watch Katarina. Todd's actually wanting to know if he can use her in his videos because she does her own green screens and stuff like that. Let me see if I can go to Google and find her. Hold on a minute. It's just a real short video, guys. I think you've seen this, right, John? But she's going to be giving her dad a run for his money here real soon. So watch this.
My name is Katarina, a.k.a. Caterpillar, and before I watch this video, please do me a real quick favor. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, and there'll be a link down below where you can enter your email address, and I will let you know when I shoot more videos. Hope you enjoy the video. Bye!
So this little 10-year-old, she's already building her own list. She already knows that she needs to have her own product. She knows that she needs to be building relationships, right? And Martin says Todd's been teaching her for sure. No, her daddy's been teaching her. That's my little girl, right? And she's going to be giving daddy a run for his money here real soon, right? She gets it. So I'm taking her and her sister to Disneyland, and it's going to be a great time, and definitely looking forward to it. So if there's no other questions, guys, I am exhausted, and I want to get some more tutorial videos for you done tonight on the pro features and everything else. And I do want to thank you so much for spending so much time with us. Thank you for just letting us relax and just have a good time with you and not feel so stressed, because that's what happens during a launch. And since it is Christmas time, do be safe in your travels. Have a very Merry Christmas. And since it's at the end of the year, if you're not attending the training with me tomorrow, I personally want to wish you a very happy New Year. And I hope 2015 is extremely prosperous. And if I don't see you tomorrow, then I definitely hope I see you in 2015.
Cool.
John?
Thanks, Chad. Yep. Merry Christmas to you,
Cool.
too, man, and a Happy New Year. Of course, we're going to be talking a whole lot anyway, so that's, so, and to all of you guys, on behalf of the Squeeze Moby team, a Merry Christmas to you. Keep safe, everybody, and Happy New Year to all of you guys. So, yeah, it's a fun call, and it's, just keeping it light, keeping it cool. It's something, I know Chad's pretty tired and really stressed out right now. And he's happy it's the last, this is the last webinar that he's doing, guys. And it's just like 4 hours before or say 5 hours before, the end of it all. And he gets to relax until the New Year's. But he does have, to that training
Yep.
webinar with all you guys. But then that's kind of okay. I mean, I kind of also like sit back, relax during, when I'm doing training webinars. It's kind of like a different mood altogether. So
Yep.
it's gonna be relaxing, and it's just gonna be just talking, just basically, man, you know what happens during training webinars. You're just talking what you think. And sometimes you just go on for hours. You already don't know what you're talking about.
Yep. Well, that's how I feel sometimes. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Me too. And you have like that set agenda at the start, but then at the end you realize, hey, what the heck am I talking about?
Yeah, well, some people I stick with the slide, but no, you guys I always just relax. So I really enjoy it. I appreciate you taking the time tonight with me too, John. And thanks for all your help answering the questions, as well as Abigail. She's just all over this board, man. It looks like Battleship.
Yeah. Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah, I think
Cool.
cool. And I think Matt dozed off. So Merry Christmas, Matt. Happy New Year. And Abigail's in the background, guys, as well. So from Abigail, Merry Christmas to all you guys and Happy New Year. So thanks, man. Yep, I think we're ready to wrap up the call. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you for coming out today. And yep, a couple more days before Christmas. So I hope you guys enjoy that, holidays.
Okay. Take care. See you, John.
Cool. Thanks, man. Take care. You too. You too, guys. Take care. And you too, everybody. Take care. And, we're going to see you guys next week. Oh, I don't know. We're going to see you guys next year, probably. So take care, you guys, and have a very happy new year. Have a very prosperous 2015. And let's just go for it. Just go for it.